Men need three things for long-term relationship to really work. Most men think that long-term relationships fail because of woman, compatibility, or bad luck, but that's just wrong. They fail because there are three core structures that are missing, and if any one of them is absent, the relationship will eventually collapse, no matter how the strong attraction was from the beginning. So, attraction starts relationships, that's true, but structure really sustains them. A long term relationship is not based on money or looks or on a superficial level. It is a psychological and energetic compatibility that makes them long term. And these are the three things that are non negotiables. So, the first thing is the masculine frame. And the masculine frame means emotional stability. It is your ability to stay calm and centered and self directed regardless of our moods or reactions. You have to stay calm in all times. Most relationships fail at the moment the man becomes emotionally reactive. You have to really concentrate on this. Reactivity looks like needing assurance, arguing to be understand, and taking her emotional reactions seriously, or try to control the outcome itself. So the women are really not attracted to emotional chaos. They're attracted to emotional stability and containment. If you cannot regulate yourself, she cannot relax. You have to understand this. Long term relationships only work when a man's emotional state is self generated, not dependent on how she behaves or any outcomes. And the second here is a mission greater than the relationship. A relationship cannot be the center of a man's life. When it comes to relationship being the center of a man, relationship dies and attraction dies. A man without a mission unconsciously asks a woman to give him purpose, validate his identity, and stabilize his emotions. It doesn't make sense. It really creates pressure, and pressure really kills desire, and you cannot negotiate desire. Your mission, your core mission in your life, that you have to give it to yourself first, gives the relationship direction, stability, and the polarity. Woman does not need to become your purpose. She wants to join a journey who already has his mission and purpose. You have to get this straight. So you have to understand what kind of mission you have in your life and tell yourself, I don't care. I'm a man on a mission. Long term attraction is sustained by trajectory, not the intensity. So, by the way, if you're a CEO or entrepreneur or high performing man who is struggling to find long term relationship or wife material, you can find the link in the description to work with me one on one. So the third point is the detachment from the outcome. Detachment doesn't mean that you do not care. It means that you trust yourself. It means that you are good with her and good without her emotionally. Please remember this emotionally. I've already talked about how you have to be emotionally stable. If you're not detached from the outcome emotionally, you cannot be emotionally stable. Remember this. And also, you have to be emotionally detached. When a man fears losing the relationship itself, he compromises his boundaries, tolerates disrespect, and he becomes emotionally negotiable. And you do not negotiate within your relationship and the standards that you set for yourself. Women sense this really well immediately. A woman commits to a man who chooses her, not the one who needs her to feel whole. The man who is least afraid to lose the relationship usually is the one who is most likely to keep that relationship. So these three things that I've mentioned now must exist together. Frame control without mission turns into control. Mission without detachment turns into obsession, and detachment without frame turns into coldness. Therefore, when it's integrated, they create calm, authority, emotional safety, and long term desire. So, this is what women mean when they say, I feel safe with him. You have the power that is controlled. Power being controlled. Safety is not weakness. Power that is under control is the safetiness. Long-term relationships are not built on top of love. You have to remember this. It is built on emotional relationship, direction, mission, and self-trust, and the emotional stability of a man. When those are present, relationships stop feeling fragile. They become really stable, and stability is what creates the commitment. Thank you.